So I could see myself.
Oh, both?
Yeah.
What I've noticed from the Kickstarter video is I don't think it was too obvious my eyes were moving or reading behind it, so I figure it's fine.
Even if it is, I don't think people are gonna cite you for
There's
that.
no big womp
It's not
womp.
like you're going for the Academy Awards.
This has to be done tomorrow. What about the
You know, go ahead.
$10 million X Prize for an avatar?
An avatar. Just for an avatar.
Yeah, it's the Japanese. They want to be able to do. It's an airline. They want to have virtual travel. So you can, it's got to be able to perform 3 complex tasks from reach at least 100 kilometers away. There's 2 $1 million prizes and then a grand prize of $8 million.
Oh yeah, so you did it. It's good because you can, you know, you see how you're in the screen. You don't have to go redo it. You can sort of see it as you go.
I'll fix stuff in post processing.
So one of the biggest problems with electrical is storage. But you know, if you integrated it with like cooling, that has a direct correlation when the sun's out and it's hot. So by integrating that system, then you don't have to
Like
worry
in the
about
winter
storage.
time, we used to use it, or even in the summer to heat water for the house, right?
Yeah. Or even if you could have a heat sink buried in the ground. But storage, I mean, one guy, he's around here, he's got a company, and you sign up and they use your hot water heater to store energy. So at night, when all peak hours or when they have excess capacity, they just warm, heat up your water. And you get, load it off, you get a few bucks, or whatever.
That's interesting way of doing it.
So here's the cost breakdown.
What was the thing I just caught like a headline? I didn't read any of it, but the Hoover Dam, were they going to make that a huge
Hey, welcome.
battery? Come on in.
The pump.
Victor, who's
Battery
leading the talk
farms.
today, is a little bit late, so we're still waiting for
Billions
him.
of dollars that they're going to.
Well, I heard it was real low, but I guess that was from the drum.
Yeah, a pitch video for a solar competition.
But that makes a lot of sense.
I'm going to do one more recording, I think.
Hoover Dam battery.
Yeah, here's this guy down at University of Georgia. He's got some type of bacteria that directly.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a plant.
He's doing this
Oh, so again?
Just please. All right. Techniques for scaling solar power harvesting are fragmented. The equipment used for a solar-powered home will vary from that of a large solar farm. We look to standardize how solar power harvesting occurs by creating a set of boards that route and control power intelligently. These boards would have a tiered hierarchy that allows for similar components to be used at the source of generation, and increased power capacities through tiers of additional standardized boards. This standardization will reduce the costs of solar power support infrastructure. It will allow for arbitrarily scalable power capacities at incremental costs. Furthermore, our technology platform is the perfect match to monitor and control smart grid activity. Now we will have the option of starting with nano, micro scale grids that will already have smart grid capacities built in. I'm Matthew Zamora, and I'm the founder of MoCo Maker Labs, LLC. I spent a few years in a clean energy startup that had a full point-of-use energy system in development. Sadly, the endemic leader of this startup has passed away, leaving the technology on a shelf. I'm committed and positioned to bring the solar harvesting system from these past years of effort into an American-based manufacturing and support-based business. I lead the makerspace called MoCo Makers, which is a community of technology entrepreneurs, hobbyists, and entrepreneurs. We've had past success in conceptualizing and commercializing circuit boards. Our platform that we're building now is highly modular, smartly controlled at a granular level, and is a logical platform for the integration of future energy systems, including storage, wind power, and smart electrical loads. We have proprietary technologies and techniques for routing the power. Those include how we tap solar cells and algorithms that monitor power usage for connected loads and systems. We have strong scale-up ambitions and capacities. These include a manufacturing partner to help us build a proof of technology during the READY competition. The SET competition will scale up our technology to a pilot project prototype, and our pilot project will go on during the GO competition and will be as close to 1 megawatt as possible. However, it wouldn't be any less than 1 kilowatt. So I look forward to your support on this project, and thank you.
Butchered, man, butchered.
Yeah, a lot to say there.
Yeah.
But it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's important.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
it
the
is what it
message
is,
for us.
right?
Yeah, I mean,
It's not as developed an idea as it.
I wasn't looking at you.
Needs to be.
So I was trying to stay out. Yeah, I've always been wondering about when this would happen, to be able to capture the electricity from photosynthesis. But I thought.
Well, several people were working on it, but these guys
There's
supposedly
still-
have some.
They weren't absolutely.
But they just want the U.S. to get in on the current game.
Yeah,
So
they're
much more of a short. Seems like a much more short-term.
everything's very fast, 90 days for each tier of the competition, and they want it to be successful within 5 years.
Yeah, I sent you a copy that has a cost breakdown of the manufacturing side, but it doesn't really say anything about the whole system, what the cost of the electronics are. But you know, don't most homes, when they convert back to Petco or whatever, have a 240 lead, and whereas some of these other farms might have, you know.
Well,
high voltages?
yeah, I'm also thinking about the inverters. I mean, you need different, like, scales of inverters for the scale of the farm you're working with.
Well, but I'm just saying the voltage. If you have a big giant solar farm, you may have to, you're putting it up, connecting at 800 volts or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they want to spend $3 billion to equip it with a pipeline and pump to capture solar and wind energy.
Welcome.
They want to what?
They want the $3 billion. To
We're
build
still
a
waiting for
pipeline
Victor, who has the
and
equipment to
pump
arrive,
station
so just
so
kind of
they
waiting.
can turn the Hoover Dam into a huge battery. They're going to capture
The equipment being,
A do-it-yourself reflow oven.
But I don't know if we could build even a geothermal system that uses as
to do it
storage.
yourself what?
So you put in
Reflow oven.
heat or
You
coolness
put your
depending on
surface
the
mount
season
components on a PCB
into
board
the ground.
and put it into the reflow oven. It'll
Drop
kind of
the
solder
geothermal,
everything
you know,
together.
Just take a regular geothermal system and use it to pump.
the other way around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a hell of a lot of geothermal energy around.
Well, there's certain commercial geothermal usually means high temperature.
Welcome.
Whereas
Got my easy bake oven.
geothermal.
Easy bake oven.
There you are.
Set it up.
How's it going?
That doesn't look like an easy bake oven.
Is that your flow? Reflow oven?
We're gonna make some
You did
brownies.
it yourself?
No, of course not. I don't want to burn down my house or nothing. I mean, I said the other ones, the toaster other ones are bad. Yeah.
So that's made specifically for PCBs.
Yeah.
How much was that?
189. I think the other is like the kit is like 150 with the parts. So it's like, if you want to put it together yourself, then
I keep on blowing stuff up.
what happened?
I've had 2 radios go out, and I thought they were 5 volts. Maybe they're only 3 volts.
I need to give you a
I blew up, I think, my board.
Yeah.
Probably connected it for it.
You know, when we repair flutes and stuff.
Somebody ran over my base station with a golf cart.
Are you serious?
Yeah, check.
Oh,
That
no.
would have been a good week. Although I'm starting to get it to where I can start tuning the steering.
I'm sorry I haven't been able to show up. Like, sorry, but
That's
like in the last 2 weeks, I asked them like 3 different times what they wanted, and they changed their mind every time I asked them. So I ended up spending like a ludicrous amount of time.
one.
We have a deadline next Thursday,
This one, which is the new one.
and my prime
How
contractor.
much was some building
how much
solar,
of this
solar
raw
panel for
is
my
it
house?
okay to put in? Oh, it's infrared.
I mean, it shouldn't be that much.
Well, you know,
I'm not imagining cooking. Yeah, we're cooking.
So what method does it? Well, Matthew's
we'll feel if this gets
changed
good.
the program on us. Yeah, I thought it was ovens too. there's like a deadline tomorrow, right?
Oh, for the
solar?
solar.
What do
I
you
didn't
need to do
check
for
that
the?
out.
Now I need to write a 5-page paper.
Jesus.
I gotta write
That's
3
not a lot.
arrangements, so
Yeah.
for this weekend.
Okay, so needless to say, this one's been
You
used.
conducting orchestras?
No,
Where did you acquire your stencil?
Yeah. All right. So this goes to my drone. So I guess when you're doing surface mount components, obviously, it's not very easy to do. Let me actually pull out all these tools.
But you sent off to get that made.
Yeah. So I got OSH part to make this board, and I pretty much custom designed this one. But when I did it, they also have an OSH stencil service, and got them to make the stencils.
It's always
OSH. I don't actually know what it
Open
stands
source
for.
hardware?
There we go. I like that.
okay.
Actually, I don't know that for sure. That was my guess.
Oh.
And no one's told me no yet.
Okay.
Sounds right.
Yeah, seems legit. Alright, so, because we'll figure it out, but I'll just talk about, so ultimately, there is, you have to take these stencils and put them onto your board, however which way they match.
So
Usually,
they put registration marks on the stencil?
the stencil is the registration marks.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, it fits a certain.
You can do it after you mark.
There we go.
Or maybe if they had peg holes or something. Well, you can't.
Nope, they don't have peg holes, but
Yeah, you couldn't squeegee
so
it.
typically I just tape it down. There's other methods. They have like these little blocks you can put on the side, but
So you never build a rig? You just eyeball it and then tape
yeah,
it?
I just eyeball it
Okay.
and do it. Because what's the nice part is that because they have like the solder resist here, even if you smudge it in between, it usually just burns up or migrates onto the metal contact. So it doesn't, even if like there was a connection between like all of these, they would all end up just being on the metal part because of the solder resist on the top of the board. So that's one fortunate thing. It's actually a lot, it's a lot more forgiving than you might think immediately.
Well, I mean, couldn't you also use that to actually etch the board? You know, you put like some sort of resist or something like that?
Yeah. They do that for etching.
Well,
Seems
I
like
mean,
it
I
would-
think this is
it would
the
be-
DIY people, not the, you know, here, go to this place and give them your credit card,
It would-
you
it
know,
would-
Yeah,
so.
it would,
So this is
the
why we need a
chemicals would.
laser.
How do you keep the chemicals
maybe
from
so.
going down underneath?
So-
and seeping underneath?
The solder resist
No,
is
we
what
were talking
makes
about
that
the
shiny.
Well, no, but.
One of my
but-
questions is
what-
do they ever
there's
sell it
diff-
without
there's
solder
different ways.
resist?
I don't know actually. I've
I think
never
it was like
seen
maybe a
it.
pasty
So-
type.
But I haven't
So-
looked
so
at all.
one-
There's not, but so many
One of the
manufacturers have actually
technologies
looked
is
at.
to use
see
infrared,
how they,
no, I'm sorry, ultraviolet light.
Usually
you know,
they
the
have a layer
resist,
description, like in your
you know,
PCB
sensitive
printer.
to that.
Yeah.
They'll tell you,
So,
oh,
so you
this is
put
what
the
we
paste
support,
over
this
it
is our
to
layer height,
just
this
shield
is
it
what,
from
you
the
know,
ultraviolet
thickness
light,
of our
that's
copper
it.
is.
You know, one side
And
you
you
clean
put
it
that
off, and then
in your CAD program when you're
so
designing
it
it.
degrades
To get your info
where
out.
the ultraviolet is.
And
And then you use the etching, and, right, so there's like
Yeah,
coating
yeah,
basically.
Send them the file they cut.
I sent them to OSH Park and they sent it back to me. So,
What do they use for solder resist?
I don't know actually. I don't actually know what that's made of.
Something, some sort of spread, okay.
So let's see your board.
I have several
These
different
take quite a bit of time to actually place the components. Like obviously, like you have your through-hole soldering and you have your surface mount. Mostly we're doing surface mount with this.
So-
Once it starts toasting, how long does it take?
About 10 minutes.
I don't know what's there. I just combined all the boards I had, and I have several different flavors. So let me get the ones I've already soldered over there.
I guess there's many types of solder paste. I have low temperature, unleaded solder paste.
I have.
It's liquid. So it comes in like a syringe,
You say that is leaded or not?
unleaded.
Unleaded.
Yeah.
Now, do unleaded solders melt at higher temperatures usually?
Lower.
Really?
Yeah. Well, this one does. I haven't seen one that is high. This machine goes up to 240, and Yeah. I accidentally thought it was set to Fahrenheit the first time I used it. And it was set to Celsius. So it was double the temperature it was supposed to be, and it pretty much. I should have brought in the fried board. The fried board would have been interesting. But it doesn't destroy all components. But I guess if you have things like capacitors, they're probably more sensitive to heat than other types of components.
So, how small?
How
I have a
small?
board that has 0805s and one that has 0603s.
Doesn't
so-
matter. We have tweezers. We should be
Oh,
able to do it.
perfect. So,
So the 06 and the 03, that's size of the
Oh yeah,
rectangular
yeah. Okay,
dimension in
so
millimeters.
surface mount parts,
What things
they
are-
have like these standard dimensions that they come in, and so if you're buying like a capacitor, actually, yes,
Tiny resistors?
yeah.
Oh, those are
here's
capacitors.
Some examples of some surface mount capacitors. Which size are these?
0805 is the one that I started with, and then I got annoyed.
That sounds
So
like
that's the
that they
bigger
were-
ones.
That's
Yeah.
tiny
Those are
one.
the bigger ones.
No, this is the big one.
Is that considered taper or real?
When you say
Well-
I'm
both.
assuming that's
It's tape.
Tape, but when you get the reel, you actually get
Here's
a reel.
Oh, a real.
Yeah.
It gets
like
tape
this.
on it. Okay, got it.
Yeah, so when you buy these for real, I totally didn't mean that. You buy one of those because they
real.
sell you the reel for cheaper.
Alright, I guess we can probably do multiple of this, but we should probably do a test one just to
Yeah.
make sure we don't
Well, I
burn
have
down the house.
when you say .06, I'm assuming that's inches, right?
Yeah, these are
Yeah.
inches.
That's like a 32nd.
These are
Yeah, okay.
imperial.
Though they do have, like, when you go to, like, DigiKey, they'll specify both.
Yeah,
And there's a certain point where the numbers overlap, so it can be very confusing.
like totally confusing.
Which one you're getting. And actually, I don't know that I got them all right with the one in that box. I really should.
Where did
Um,
you get this?
I got this one off of eBay.
Okay.
It was $189. There are other models for like plans to build one out of pork toaster ovens for like $150, but it seemed to me for the amount of work it was worth the extra money just to buy it outright. Yeah, exactly. Like I could have my weekend back, and it won't burn my house down immediately.
Just think
There
about
are
the
some-
time sourcing all the other parts to put it
If
together.
you look on YouTube, I think it's IEEE blog that they have some demonstrations of how to use this machine and how to also use the solder mask as well as the solder on the actual board. Alright, so let's gather some components.
Yeah.
Because we don't have masks for his and his are really tiny, we're just going to like eyeball it.
The camera. Everybody's climbing around.
Yeah, sorry, I'm sorting fine. Do you want to do a big one or a small one? Here, let's just do a small one
Let's
because
do-
that'll be more
okay,
fun.
yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, we'll see, because I gotta see how well I can get the solder
we can do
on
one
there,
that
so-
Matt likes. Matt likes.
I like the Arduino.
You like the Arduino
I'd love to do a number of those.
versions one, so let me just clean this one up.
Alright. So this was not the syringe that was on it, but because I can't find it, because I have a black disc and it was a black syringe.
Okay.
Okay, here's inside.
Here, let's do an
Contaminated
we have two styles of Arduino ones. One
Alright.
with thin boards and one
Like a
with
napkin or
regular size.
something,
Alright, yeah.
So we'll do-
Can you give me a napkin? What? Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, it's the same thing except I bought it with they were selling it with half size boards. So the idea is this one you just shim it onto the Raspberry Pi connector, and then you wouldn't need a connector or
Let's see
anything, and you can
what
still put a shield on top.
dexterity I can get this
Alright.
solder paste onto here effectively.
That one's in 0603.
This is
But
what
how
you-
quickly will this dry? Or it won't until you
I mean, this is one I left on for like a week, so you can see how dry it is. I should probably not done that. I would not recommend that. I just was too lazy to do it.
But once it's dry, you cannot, when you heat it, does it still work?
Yeah, it still works, yeah.
I'll
I
get
mean, it's still valid solder. It's not changing chemical properties.
here's the capacitor when you want. I got more than I need, so.
I didn't even drop it on.
Very low.
It's bleeding out.
Sometimes you push it and pull it back.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Kind of pulling it back with the friction.
But if the circuit board comes with a stencil, then it's more accurate.
Yeah, it's way easier. You can just like Here's one that, this is the one for this board that I use, and I just spread it over, and they give you like a little spreader. Oh yeah, it's not like, it's labor.
Possibly get.
It's like similar to like making jewelry.
No, I mean, well, the whole surface mount technology.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why this machine's serious.
Yeah.
Anytime they gotta do it by hand.
I got a big refill oven sitting up on my
Oh, yeah, yeah,
greenhouse and a pick and place machine. Anybody wants to get it running?
I've got through-hole technology down pat.
Yeah, there you go.
Now they come with something.
They're nervous now.
Yeah, I got too much. It doesn't really matter, but I don't want to have a ridiculous amount. This is approaching ridiculous over here.
Did you read about the hardware hack today? It's super micro server boards.
Yeah, I heard.
Wow.
They're denying it, but,
Well, you got the hardware right there.
in front
How
of
can
their
they
face.
do it? You know?
I think I guess what they're saying is they kind of, maybe they can get, some of the companies, well, you never know, they're just trying to lie. Like, there's so many lies going around.
Who denied that?
No, like Amazon and
Oh, yeah.
Apple said they caught it
Oh,
and they.
I was looking on your GitHub.
And they,
You
you know,
work
they don't
on,
have any.
you've been working on Indian networking?
That's what they
Yes,
said.
That's what I work on.
Amazon
I'm not saying
actually
it didn't
provided
job.
the
Working on a project
samples
for
to
DARPA.
the.
Well, they keep in mind
Yeah,
that there's
they
a
were looking
national
to acquire
security
that.
layer to this.
Absolutely.
There's a national security
No, I
layer
love
to this.
this.
So the government might have said,
I'm
don't
like-
tell anybody about
I
anything.
invented the
So
song.
the only thing they
Oh,
might
really?
be able to say is,
called
we
the
know
developer.
nothing, right? We don't have it.
Oh, I'm working
So
on a
we
new
can't
protocol.
do
That's
anything.
actually one of the, like, one of my experiments, but I got like a pet project for it on my GitHub called Owner Free Philosophy. It's similar to Indian networking, but it's not.
But also they can do one of these things
It's
where
not strictly
they don't,
used,
they
like, for-
pretend they don't know about it, but then they give them disinformation. They can do one of those deals too, right? If they know about it.
So Matthew, you have to tell them what you're doing in your paper,
let's
so
see.
there's debate over what we're doing. So you have to go with what you.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm leveraging past technology.
I mean, it looks like a little
It's
resistance.
not. It doesn't have to be super.
Frank, can I grab one?
Oh, yeah.
Show my friend.
Yeah.
Here, this is the chip.
Is that the fifth?
Well, it's the board.
No.
And so what Victor's doing on the gold, he's putting flux.
It's all it's
Whoa!
all
What
the
happened to all the hair? You're like.
He still
Punk
left a good
rocker.
crop of it
Punk
up
rocker,
there.
yeah. So the this will be the chip. It'll have the private keys on this
You know the
chip.
orientation
And
of
so
your chips.
with the private
I'm
keys,
going to pass it
put this
along.
with another
Oh.
microcontroller, and then and we know that this is a secured microcontroller because only this microcontroller can physically talk to this
It
chip.
has some.
Yeah,
It's a way of
it has
securing
a-
systems.
It has a pin one.
I wondered.
It's on.
Fairly simple.
Man,
Just
I'm gonna miss
have
you.
an electron microscope,
Um,
compare that to specs.
So if you
See
see
what
the
happens.
writing, one
Maybe we'll be
side
rich one
has
day.
a lot of
Writing
writing.
Travel will be nothing.
Yeah. So
After they had
there's each dot on pin one.
That I probably covered.
Doesn't take much to
right.
start it. Meetup.com.
Yeah.
There's the
So
dot.
this is pin one?
I can't tell.
Yeah.
The longer text.
The longer text is where pin one is. If you look,
Okay.
if you look to the place where the longer text and it's on the side of the shorter text.
But again, it's like
Oh, it's on the shorter text? It's on the, pin one is on the shorter text?
No, it's on the longer text side, but you see where the shorter text is right there?
Yeah.
So pin one is that.
The latest development is that we're entering a solar technology competition.
Pin one, the dot is
It's due tomorrow,
there.
so I have to like write
Kind of hard to
on
see
like,
because
what
the
it is we're
table's
doing,
white,
so I
but
can
if the
kind of
table weren't
scramble.
white, it'd be easier to see.
Open to whoever, but I have to submit it by tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, if you, so I do this under a
Yeah,
monocle, and it's like really easy to
I
see.
can't
Power
use
routing.
those. It just,
So you have
if they
a
drive me batty, I don't understand why.
a solar
I can
panel
just
is
move
made
my
of a
head
bunch of
closer.
cells. Right
Oh,
now, they
okay.
got all
Gotta
the cells
cap.
together.
Yeah, here's the cap.
What I do is
Orientation
break those
doesn't
cells
matter.
into individual strings,
Oh.
and then I can kind of like, if we need more power, we switch together
Yeah, these, all of them are
multiple
unopened,
of these
so you'll just
power
have
cells
to
in
deal.
series. So series add
Alright,
the
so
voltages.
other thing about surface mount.
You just switch
Yeah,
more
okay,
devices
so-
onto the series chain.
Alright, so I
And then we
went
can,
through and I sort of
do AI
put a little
algorithms
bit. I'm
on
gonna do
that
this over
switching,
and
so
over
like we can
again, so.
predictively load. You know, hey, you're 8 a.m.
So I
you're
put
about
a
to
little
wake
bit
up,
of
turn on the
solder on
thermostat.
each of
Let's get
the
more cells
contacts
online
here.
now before we
This
need
is
them.
the
What you were
context.
doing with this.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Okay.
In parallel, there's not a problem. When you put things in series, you're increasing the voltage, so you need thicker and thicker wires.
He's demonstrating
Each
surface.
one you're adding.
Did you tell him?
So, what was I saying?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, each of the contacts, I already placed the chip, which is the crypto
Yeah, I
chip
told you
with
today.
the tweezers,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm now going to place the capacitors. There is a specific orientation for that chip. That's what we're trying to figure out how to link up to do.
Are you putting a crypto chip on that thing?
Don't
so
reverse
that-
the capacitor.
Well, the capacitors, yeah, this
reversed.
capacitor is
That
going to be
one's
reversed.
the
These are
ceramic
the.
capacitor.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
What
you
you
said
saying?
they-
Yeah.
you said they didn't have
You're
a
saying you're gonna put a crypto
Maybe
chip
you
on
put it
it.
Oh,
upside
no,
down
no,
if
that
you
this
want
is
to.
unrelated.
It works upside down,
That's
left
flexible.
side. I mean, it's just a rectangular prism, so it works all sides. Of course, when you get someone who does this for a living, they like make fun of you when you put it on the wrong
I
side.
think it might be concerned, like, how you get that stuff off without.
Well, it's not that fragile, but it is so tiny, and like the problem is you gotta leave it in the packaging or else it loses its labeling.
Okay.
That's a bitch.
I wonder about getting the oil from your fingers on it too.
If you're interested.
It's organic. It's free range. I think grass fed.
My roommate has
And your
relatives.
DNA will be burned off.
You have like
It's
a
kind of hard to buy a
icon
small
on
quantity of capacitors.
data service for it.
Well, at least, okay, so
Now,
it's kind of
there's something
it's hard to buy a
like
large
when you put
quantity
them
of
on,
capacitors
if
right now.
they're not exactly right, the metal will pull itself.
High quantities
Well,
are no
that's the
problem.
expensive part.
But
That's
like
like
right now for work,
$550.
we're dealing with
But if
capacitors.
it's
Units,
one
if you buy it.
that's over, it
Oh,
doesn't matter.
tariff is,
No,
is different.
yeah,
They're supposed
it's
to-
a omnidirectional.
Well, I mean,
Doesn't matter
currently,
which
yes.
direction.
But now the tariff.
Huh?
is just-
IC module.
Nobody knows.
This thing is pretty cool. It has RGB on it. It has like external
Alright,
drives.
so we've got that one.
But there are no choices, so.
Alright, so the other thing to note is that although they're not perfectly straight when they're put on, when they actually heat up, they'll pull themselves
Just pay
straight.
the money without this.
That's kind of silly. What else?
Alright,
George, not, don't sell that product.
so let's do one.
What size drives?
Just one.
Yeah, I have no idea. But like I said, you can plug an external drive.
I don't know if I want
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Why
It's
do
got
this?
RGB as well.
Is it
And
going
AC.
Yeah, you're just gonna step
I don't know
away.
how to call it RGB.
Huh?
with the fire extinguisher?
I don't know.
My buddy Francis
It shouldn't.
cracked his open and put a
Burn.
larger hard drive.
Concrete.
That would have been
Like
helpful.
salt concrete.
Yeah, it's probably not hard to do.
Oh,
Two
it's here.
2 terabyte.
There's a couple
And
of
if you're
main
really
points.
insane, I guess you can put it in there and leave it in the time. Kind of waste of time.
Oh, which is weird.
Well, I don't know if that's a good
Alright, I'm
application
gonna
for
put it slightly
SSD.
off on the center because the center
Because, you know, the thing runs continuously, and
So
so
one
it's
of the,
writing
one
and
of
running
the gotchas with
continuously
DIY
24/7.
there isn't like a necessarily a predictable temperature.
Yeah, it's not. These things don't heat.
I guess it would be.
I would just say that.
Oh, is that the name of the
They're
unit?
not cheap enough yet to be
I just
so
thought it was.
Well, would it be?
Cool way.
They're not cheap.
T962.
And that matters because some chips
For this one,
don't
you
have
found
good
this,
yeah,
temperature
yeah.
tolerance range.
so you don't need
Repress
to do the
gyro
needle.
lamps.
You do. 'Cause that's how you
It's
get it on
like
the air, but you
inversion,
still gotta
remember
spread it around.
inversion?
But you can just squeeze a lot of it on top of it.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever stripped a,
Is it helpful to
TV
kind of
coax
have
on
it
cable
heated
before?
before you
I
start?
do it with
They have these.
scissors or like with that. I don't do it with auto
Right,
strip.
these fried pastry things with nothing else, not many places.
because I need to try to get
kind of
the
stabilize.
ground.
No, it's not like a
See,
3D
people open their
printer.
laptops and then they can't show them again.
It has like this curve that goes through.
It's telling
That's
you the
what
temperature.
They take it together.
So it has 8 minutes, so it's 8 minutes.
Yeah, basically.
It seems to be a weak point.
So this is like
Well, it's the way it's designed.
every time.
But it's designed for a certain kind of solder paste.
Yeah. Now,
We're-
I'm trying to get
Somebody
somebody
ran-
just burn.
That's my,
It's what
somebody ran
we're
it
about
over
to
with
see.
a golf
I
cart
think this
Oh,
is
really?
50 temperature.
and broke off my radio. It's a precision
I put a ton of
GPS.
money into it.
Or 137
Yeah.
Celsius.
Just like, yeah, exactly.
Have you used
It looks like a vintage roll of some
I have
sort.
used a hot
You know, when you,
I have rolls of solder like
I'm
that.
gonna try to hit
I find
those
it harder
little
because it
things.
blows if it's only the way I can only like.
when you blow them,
Not
He's
working.
asked us to, these
I don't know where it is.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, this is the, I mean, it's
We're surfacing. Oh, maybe I can borrow some of your paste. Yeah, so I'm trying to avoid having to get another radio.
You perform?
There's a way to turn that radio off and use one of those.
Oh, no, I needed something artsy, but I didn't know.
I got stuck on the Chinese instructions and I accidentally started it.
Yeah, well, it's not gonna be that way tomorrow. It's like 85.
How's that work?
I never did fix that one. I think that's something.
I was thinking if you took like a metal sieve, like a grating, put it over top of it, that way it's all fast in the air as well as kind of handle some persistent heat, where it's bringing keep the metal.
Maybe that's what
around it.
And so when you did with the higher gun, I mean, I'm trying to think of a way of reducing cost.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think the cost is so bad. I don't think you need to do this until you have to do like that. Like when you have to do a whole bunch of things. Yeah.
Well, a project I've been putting off, had
That's what you want to be. People
the chip comes in one of those millipede like formats where you pretty much I'm not comfortable with that fine solder.
Oh yeah.
So and that's one of the reasons I've been like, you know what, I'm not going to bother because I can just see myself toasting the chips. And
Oh yeah, it's pretty easy to do.
And engineering, where they have the roof. It's movable.
Alright. This one's like the lowest.
Oh yeah.
Can I
It's really cool. If you ever look up, all those baffles up there, they're on these, they're movable. It's all computerized, and once you get it tuned, you can, obviously remember settings. Of course, you want an orchestra. Orchestra, they're going to be in small chambers, right?
Well, this is a level of sophistication that I don't completely understand.
I don't either.
It's awesome. People have gotten to that level where
When I was
out the
in
money to
school,
make that happen.
I thought about going into So I'm thinking of getting a real secure job.
So I missed it. How are you biasing your selection of the heat curve?
There we go.
It only goes up to 400 degrees.
I'm trying to set the curve temperature.
So there's supposed to be a ramp-up period for these chips. You don't just shock it at 500 degrees. You ramp it up, and these curves are published by the manufacturers.
And that's what this deal is about, right?
They just give you the curve that you're supposed to use.
So is
There's no type of curve.
Yeah.
I totally ignored it because
I cannot read.
the oven can be soldering it
So
from the oven?
the idea is it doesn't shock and break it. It slowly heats it up and.
F1 is automatic, F2 is manual.
normally for removing
F3
And this is just like a
yeah, it's just any
So
kind
now
of
you are manually selecting
Well, it doesn't let me hit the temperature.
It's not just a light bulb.
F3.
Well, you know, it's power efficient.
F3 you can enter the curve.
It heats up very fast.
So you choose one option.
Well, you know,
It's the same thing as the
give the lower price, you know, as in, you know, you might be able to get free cycles,
F4 comfort.
Oh, yeah.
Well, too much of it at
That's
night.
the lowest curve they have. This might be too hot.
Yeah, that is
You
it.
needed to do something. I'm sure Victor
So
would.
F1 is just start the curve.
Yeah.
Studio or something, right?
No, I hadn't thought about it.
I would say, I wanna try,
That's the lowest.
you know where the REI used to be?
Not particularly.
Okay, you know where REI is?
60 degrees.
Celsius.
I could Google it. Yeah, well, I know what it is.
You got good with that, you got the communities, that
We'll just have to do it less time, I
Conversional
suppose.
south, actually.
I know.
Alright, there it goes.
Okay, now it's on.
Here goes everything.
Oh, here, I almost have it.
Curve.
I almost have the curve that you're supposed to use.
I'm gonna stop it as soon as it gets to 100
You're looking at the numbers here.
Yeah, I know. I
This one need 137, so why it's only 100?
I'm trying to stop it at 100 or close to 100.
So that's gonna be in like the 2 minutes.
No, this one doesn't have a curve in the data sheet. Let's see.
The data sheet only tell you what's the highest temperature it can be.
I've seen the curves. Yeah,
This is the curve, and then
they do have curves in some of these, but this one doesn't appear to have it. It's usually at the end. It's in a section that I always ignore.
Solar?
So how did you pick
marks along the way?
Because, alright, so the temperature on the solder is 137. I thought I'd be able to specify the temperature manually, but it wouldn't let me.
Okay. Oh, it says how much on there?
So you just wanted one that
Might be in a
melting
different
point
data
that didn't go crazy over.
Yeah, like last time I went way at 250 Celsius. And it's like, oh god,
Turns into a gas.
trash fire.
So basically, you just wait till it gets to 137 and then turn it off?
Yeah, totally. So I actually wrote some stuff for it, but yes, it's complicated. I actually think that once you know what you need to do, like you just tell someone, you're like, oh, that's really simple. But the thing has a million options.
Yes, and then once you
you
have to lock the computer before
Yes.
anything works.
Yes.
If you lock it right, it doesn't work.
I know, you have to buy another one. That's why I have so many of these boards, so I can make a lot of mistakes. But yeah,
Because the wood already on the if I lost the wrong computer, I have to take it up and put another one. But how do you do it? Small quantity or you buy the
But if you want to join the team, I still have.
of these? Oh, I just bought them from DigiKey. Yeah, they'll sell you them, one at a time if you want. But they're kind of expensive at one. But if you buy 10 or 20, then they're reasonable. I mean, by reasonable, they're like 70 cents a piece.
I'm not really worried about
like
the
that.
solder will be fine. I just don't want the commodity to get over, which I don't think they will be at.
So when you did, actually that's fine. I don't even know which unit.
Centigrade Fahrenheit, so when you did fry it, how bad was it?
Well, you can't look at the board because they put random numbers on the chip.
That's how my
Like if you bought it,
in, like,
it's
Neo
like you just
pixels.
wouldn't know. Yeah, well, no, you saw the chip. If you look at the
Yeah.
microscope, they just put random numbers on the top because you're not supposed to know what chip you're using.
Yes, but now I see the shape of the chip.
137?
On the Arduino there is very few chip of this shape.
They might have used a small version. I used the version that I could solder. They have a version that I can't solder, although it might be possible. Yeah, they have one that's 2 millimeters by 3
We
millimeters.
lost the Martian
That's the one that I
space
want,
probe
but
because
I can't solder
people
that.
confuse American, English and metric.
It has no pins, it just has the pads underneath it. Yeah. So he could do
I
it.
ain't never heard engineering inches.
Engineering shit.
Maybe someone's putting a practical joke. I have no idea.
Maybe they are, but
Well, it's in grade school. Oh, the metric is going to be taking over everything.
They has in every other country.
Well, slowly but surely.
I know, it's like, well,
There they go.
40 years later.
If I were president,
I'm
I'd
trying
get
to
rid of
figure out
the,
what's the
I'd
most
get
of
rid of
net
the $1 bill.
put it as computer. Every teacher
I'd
has to
make
use it.
metric the preferred.
Yeah. That's how
was thinking you guys with a penny to nickel.
that's what I did. I finally was just like, I'm not making any progress. I'm just going to.
Yeah, there's a lot of people
Here's
hoarding
the
them.
2 by 3 millimeter one.
And
I believe that's this square, the outline. That's 2 millimeters by 3 millimeters.
I'm pretty sure it does. It's a large room, we can all
They don't-
share in the
Well,
amount of poisoning.
they don't have the temperature for this one. That's
Blame the
okay.
high schoolers that were here before us. Exactly. Damn
No.
kids setting things on fire.
Is it done yet?
Oh, can I use?
The guy got his.
Not yet. 2 more minutes.
Can I use some of your solder paste there?
Yeah, go for it. I mean,
Is anybody real good at this?
He wants to use some solder.
Soldering
paste.
little teeny tiny stuff.
yeah, you can use some solder paste. What way? I don't know if it.
He wants to use some of the solder paste.
Yeah, you can go for it, Pete.
He's getting ready to ramp up again on the curve.
Somebody
the
ran
curve gets
over
fat
my
while the curve is?
antenna with a golf cart,
That's where it is.
Yeah.
and I'm trying to put enough
What's
solder on there.
the Chinese
I'll
say
try some
on the
solder
upper right
paste.
corner?
The pin 4 is the signal to the antenna.
Oh shit.
We're listening.
It's a $200
Little Google
board.
Translate.
Where's your little?
Those are
squeegee?
pretty.
Have you done this before?
No.
Yeah, that soldering iron tip is too big. I'm trying to solder to that pin number
Look, this is
4
cool.
right there.
What?
Oh, that's aggressive.
Oh, who is your daughter studying with?
Rodrigo, what's his last name?
I don't know.
I can get his last name.
It's okay. The other person around here
Just get its cap.
who's really good, because I know
To do anything smaller than the pin header.
Gotcha. We
not
really
for
like
nothing.
Rodrigo.
Oh, I'm not saying you should change. Yeah.
Well,
Sorry,
we
pardon my
really like
French.
her. He's been unbelievable with her.
Good.
And she just,
No, that's good.
she loves playing good. And I mean, really.
Don't do anything smaller
I
than
made a mistake.
Well, I
Priscilla's
usually
the pianist. It's Carolyn. She did the doctorate music right now.
Oh,
Can't even see
she,
the thing.
yeah. She's,
I have jeweler's
Alex
glasses
is
at home.
learning from her at Montgomery County Youth Orchestra.
She's
Dr. O.
conducting it.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
okay.
She's in the group with Dr. O.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, she's
Oh,
good.
Dr. O at
I'm telling you, she's
UDC?
good. But I'm sure, yeah, I say stick, I would not
Dr. O.
say switch.
You going for constant temperature now? I'm trying. It was still at 140,
man.
so it might have actually melted by now, but since it's still hot, I'll give it
You
like
turned it off then?
4 or 5 more. Or 4 minutes.
Did you turn it off?
Yeah, I turned it off.
Yeah.
See, there's a ground for the.
No. I've been running different things with it for about a couple weeks now.
So did you put any daddy long legs in there?
I'm still hopeful. Actually, no. Because the only thing I have to solder is these, and the first time I fragged like a whole bunch of components, I had to wait basically till now to get ceramic from like China.
I think they sell boards like
There's
that,
nothing
but
else.
mainstream never took it up. They don't
I
like
just
it.
got circuit boards you made lying around. There was nothing else.
So this stuff that's the
Yeah,
solder
I
paste,
got some free servers. They're Windows.
you just kind of leave it on there, or can it be cleaned off with some sort of a solution? I would assume?
I don't know, it didn't even melt. Screw that. Alright, let's go.
The only way it would work well.
What? It didn't even melt.
There's tons of
You're doing-
YouTube videos using this stuff.
Since you're doing small,
manual.
oh, cool.
It's not
Yay, I
melting.
got something to solder. I
It
don't
didn't
know
melt.
if
So let's just let it go for its full
Anybody
cycle.
got better eyes than I do?
I have.
So you enter the
okay
F2,
eyes.
He's
so
got good eyes.
just fix
I
that
got
one.
okay eyes.
You want to look and see if that's a good solder?
Chatter that
Rodrigo Tarkin.
Hey, we got this. Oh, you already got a magnifying glass.
Oh, wait, did they? Tourette. I think my wife's fighting autocorrect on the cell phone.
Nope.
I hate that.
You want to try solder?
I like it because it's like a quick word.
I think it's
like,
butchering
Got
his
a little
name.
turned into
Oh,
a
okay.
solder ball, but not.
Terraza, T-A-R-R-A-Z-A.
No, I haven't hired this person, so I.
No, I didn't even bother with the flux.
Well, the flux is in the place already, so.
Well, I put some paste in there, but I missed
I
it.
have
There
not.
ought to be a
I
way.
have met him just
Neat, I think this is probably
my
like-
wife
Like in his 30s or
learn
40s?
something good.
I could look it up. I'm sure there's a picture on Facebook or somewhere.
He seems to perform more downtown. When his performances seem to be at like what's that Folger Theater that he's still on. He plays Baroque flute.
Well, I got too much.
I don't think there are
Should be
many.
soldered over to just let that drip right on.
The weird thing about flutes is it's been perfected so long, like the modern flute.
Yeah.
That most,
It's not gonna work.
you lost some personality with the wooden flute. So doing the broke flute.
Do it before.
That's why some people are getting like wood head joints to give it a different kind of sound. We would like see how
I don't want
loud
to
and
melt through
powerful
the
and
thing
far
to
it
the.
can reach with it.
Yeah, they had a
I don't want to melt through to it.
concert at the Postal Museum a couple weekends ago with it was like music. It was some music from Hamilton's area because they had the stamp pledge today, so they had some military band, I forgot who, but like on the name. But
In
anyway, they had a whole
preparation.
bunch of
I should probably do some more.
of
Pass me back to the solder. Oh, there.
and we went up and
The
started talking about
temperature
it.
keep going down.
Oh, no.
One of the women
It's because I started it over
like,
and it's reading the current
Digging on a
temperature.
play, and I was just like, yes. And she started playing
No,
it.
you started
Like,
with manual mode.
slightly different.
Yeah, no, I didn't do automatic.
It was like a little
I did manual
weird.
before.
Anyway, I was so excited.
Yeah, it's going up.
Like, I want
It's
to
going
play
down
this.
because at this point in the curve, like it was supposed to be down, start down here, but
That
because it was already
had
hot from the
improved on
last
the
run.
flute over the years, and how like the fingerings were kind of awkward or something.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Earlier you used F1.
There's actually.
What's your own?
I'll share with you something wild. I'll have to look it up and send it to you. There's this guy.
The first number is current temperature.
Yeah.
I repaired it.
Driving so fast.
The first one is what's supposed to be in the car.
Yeah. The second one.
And it's too high, so the fan is out. The manual mode, I think the two buttons is one turn on the filter, the other button turn on the fan.
They changed the tone, especially on the really high end. The same guy that
The
came
manual is you completely control the fan.
he also has a system, which is
Automatically is going according to the
fingering system. I should send it to
It's
you.
the same as what's supposed to
And
be
there's
in the
another
code.
flute, there's a big, huge contraption where you can do quarter steps.
Little bit.
Like the Western diatonic,
The curve temperature is higher than.
so you got all these extra keys. The thing weighs like a ton.
So let me do some more. 'Cause we can prepare the next batch, right?
Okay.
Do a couple. It did not work because it didn't cook long enough yet. So we're just gonna let it run the whole cycle.
So
How did you know it didn't work?
do you want to
I
do
looked at it.
the next generation crypto chip?
Whichever ones you want to be produced in mass first. Let's do that. Or,
I've never tried one of these. I've been wanting to try one of these.
okay. Oh, are they tinier or something?
Oh no, they're the same.
Okay.
What's the next generation?
It's that one's the one that we're doing right now is a 508A. This is a 608A.
Isn't there even a 7 or something? Or
Probably
There's
internally,
8.
you can buy the 608s for the same price. So I was like, oh.
I was
let me
wondering
see.
if
But if you could make one for.
And they
like,
removed a
car
couple
keys or something.
features. And man, at least that's what I noticed on the sheet that said how to convert your software from the 508 to the 608 was don't stop using these features.
Yeah.
Put a
So
dab
apparently
right
they
on the
weren't
very
good things.
tip of that. Oh no, put a significant amount on there.
So you publish the good configuration.
That's it, you're being off.
I mean, it doesn't need that much.
We need to
does
put
it?
these.
Yeah, well,
So
it's just gonna
the
flow.
annoying part about these chips is that they don't
There you
put
go.
the model number on them, or they put random numbers on them because they're crypto and they're supposed to be confusing. So
deception.
So you can't tell
so
after
you
you pull
can't
them out of
mix these out. If you have chips that look like this, you know that these are the weird crypto ones. But oh gosh, these ones
you
have
know
different.
it's the
These ones have
UTC.
different markings.
Can I look at the package? Because I want to get a sense for. I guess the.
Maybe let's do the other ones because if we don't have we have a
How
magnifying
did you know it didn't
Oh, I
work?
opened it up and it was
You
still.
looked at it.
You pulled out the thing, you probably noticed that the solder paste.
Yeah, it hadn't melted yet.
You
So.
can see it's still, what color does it change from? Like a gray
It
to
looks like
shiny?
this when it's unmelted.
Right, kind of grayish.
Right.
And then it gets shiny.
Should be
Yeah.
shinier, okay.
So need the 10 minutes.
So you're just
to melt.
looking at the page.
Oh, hey, look at this one. These markings are random in a totally different other way.
Randomly random.
But this one has less.
They're messing with you. a randomness.
What is it
All
called?
right.
A Bayesian
I
distribution
can't
or
feel it.
something?
So if I don't
Does not
the pin 1 is in the upper right hand corner. So
There's nothing.
you might have to hold it to see where it is, but it's in the upper right hand corner. And there's a little piece of text.
Alright. Which one is corresponding? Is this?
This is it. Like watching paint dry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you want to? Shall we try one of these little thin board ones?
Yeah. I mean, let's just.
How do they do it in the factory? Like the 50 has, you have to produce 1,000 of them.
Well,
Okay, if you want to see
machines
the
do
most
that. They ain't get the
awe-inspiring
pick and place
manufacturing
machine to do
thing,
it.
if you can ever find it, is figure out if you can get a hold of the original next promotional 30-minute video of how they built the next
I assume this is one? Or this is one?
I programmed
One
the next
is-
machine.
One is that white because
That
that was
was-
stuck there.
I remember I was at the University of Maryland at the time, and they were doing a special presentation, so we stuck the cost of it.
You said this was one before. Over here, right?
Let's see.
Produced thing.
Can you
And that
see
was
the
one of
dot?
first things where they had computers.
The dot is
The
over here.
motherboard on the X machine
Yeah, it's by the
was
text.
done by a
Okay.
computer.
So
Packaging
this is- no,
is
okay,
also
so this is
oriented,
where-
and they'll tell you the packaging which way the leaf orientation is relative to packaging.
Alright, so we'll line up.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, when they do this for manufacturing, it's nice because the reel's set up, and at least so I'm told it's nice.
But once you take it out, your sky's the limit.
Well, yeah, for us humans, we're just
Me and more.
yeah.
And
They're making it harder and harder for us.
they are.
I mean, I'm-
Well,
This
this,
guy's
no longer a young
this is
man.
partly my fault because when I'm looking at the CAD program drawing this thing up, I
Yeah,
can
it's
zoom full
huge.
screen, and it just looks like
Oh, that's
there's
easy.
all kind of room. So I just squish things together a little bit more because if I make it smaller, it's cheaper.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, so I spent $2 for a whole bunch of those boards.
And now it's gonna cost you $10 more to manufacture it, right?
Well, it didn't matter.
I'm just
It's $2 with postage
Oh, I see.
from Oregon.
With postage.
With postage. Come on, don't you think that's incredible? Wouldn't you optimize this too?
Okay, now we're getting close to the number 142.
Alright, I'm just gonna let it go. I don't wanna.
Well, if you
I'm
can,
gonna mess
What's
with
the
it.
number supposed to be?
if you can make
That
a,
was very funny.
do they have something like that in key fobs?
It's
or
supposed to be 137. Yeah.
that's already
But
got.
it need maybe a
Oh.
few
It'll
minutes.
go up to like
It
150.
depends
Once
on
I
the
did that
Depends on
one,
the-
the
it's a-
top of
like,
the machine is not
Here's one that has a crypto chip
No,
inside
no,
it.
for a car.
Oh, for a car? Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, this stuff is.
It depends on the generation.
Because that's the
of your
kind of
car.
application you need where you can sell, many millions of them.
Why don't they sell the slow version?
Yeah.
And I've just put it on top of
Yeah, we need a pick and place machine for the library.
That would be
I've got
It
one.
started about $5,000.
interesting. You want to donate it, Peter?
I've got an $80,000
I thought
one,
you meant for, putting
mine.
the books back.
putting on loan like a museum.
No, like something
cool.
useful for the library.
That.
But they said that they couldn't because of the fumes.
Oh.
Well, not the pick and place, but the oven.
Oh well, like these fumes.
Yes.
And then if the kids aren't behaving themselves, we can pick and place them too. Put them over there.
The
Yeah.
Early version of that in the Willy Wonka.
I got a neat, I got a
Okay,
neat,
that's right. The Wonka.
Go, little man, go!
I hope it worked this time. I have faith. Provided that that temperature is somehow accurate, which maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Otherwise. Alright. We got that on.
Doing something. Maybe put it closer to the doable edge?
So we can't decide how old Rodrigo is. But he has a toddler, so we can't do control.
I think they got it.
Probably 30.
No, it's so close.
Rodrigo, the teacher that she's 30, 40.
Okay. She's doing wonderful. Still mess with it, obviously. Yeah, sounds great. I'm glad. Good to see. I'm a big fan of obviously for so many other reasons. I would always. I felt like I was teaching tomorrow is listening.
Everybody know if they have surface mount soldering irons?
Unless you want to,
I think going to is that a thing? They can, they do, they definitely do. Like, the smallest component of the violin.
Well, my wife plays the flute for quite a long time.
Yeah, I think so, but who knows how long that I can't just,
I
I'm
you know,
getting these,
no, but you know, but the thing is that,
can you see if that's touching anything else? Because there's some coatings
oh no, it's a silver flute.
You're talking about the solder joint?
Pin 4 at the solder, yeah.
Flute.
On pin 4 on the chip.
it's maybe cheaper.
Oh, it mounts.
Yeah, it mounts on the CDOT, so it fits between.
What is it?
It's definitely going to the side now.
Okay.
It's dropping back down now. You cranked it up to 150.
So I'm hoping it's going to work. I mean,
So this is like,
Just a prototype.
it sounds like it's cooling it off with the fan, right?
Yeah, the temperature's going down.
Yeah, I think so. You can feel it like it kicked in this other fan to cool it off faster.
Idea what kind of noise it's going to
I
make.
cannot tell.
Pop-Tarts.
Yamaha.
Because there's right above it is a ground plane.
They make great.
Pizza is ready.
They make a
I don't know how
really
soon you
good.
can open it.
And then there's little caps. So I'll go and look at it.
I didn't melt it at all.
What happened?
What's the real temperature? So clearly this solder is not the temperature, or this the temperature on the solder here.
Okay, so let me take a look. So you're telling me it still didn't melt?
No, it still didn't melt. That's fine.
Oh, you got
Are you sure?
Yeah, I know.
got the cost breakdown.
You can see it now. It'll be silver, and there would be no solder that you could see on the outside. What? Okay.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have put it to the side. I would think dead center would be more representative of.
It's probably meant to have a big board
Yeah, that's
panel,
true also.
so it should be, you'd think it should be even.
It's not bad. Yeah, man, they just ran it. Nobody ever comes over to where I'm working at a tournament.
Everywhere would all be the
great.
same.
Workers for the tournament, not the golfers.
I'd agree.
Running back and forth to the one of them.
Do you think maybe it's expecting a panel in there and not the holes at the bottom? You know, panel would cover up the holes, so.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't, I know that there's been complaints that he doesn't do very big boards, that he doesn't heat evenly all to the sides. That might be
So you're bumping it up past 150?
maybe, I don't really want to.
That's way high.
Well, that's too high.
That can go wrong.
I know from the last experience.
About half of that.
If they did them from out, I'm not sure. I know this, like, that
We have
last
two radios, I think I probably three of those radios, but the other side was 5
This is, I know, damage.
This is the bad part about working for Uber.
And then once it's in here, it's gonna be a lot easier to ship.
I work for Oracle, right? And there's a rack of machines, high-end machines, new stuff that I've been working on for the last couple of months. And I need to get the networking changed. So,
The networking what?
the networking configuration changed for the Ethernet ports that they're plugged in. Change the VLAN. So it's like, ticket, can you change these? It's like, we can do that. We need to know which ports on the switch go to which, you know, I gave them a list of machines and they say, well, which ports do you want?
It
And
just
like,
switch to English.
I have no idea. You know, someone said, here's 36 machines.
Okay, well, that'll go for it. I was a contractor at, and one of my jobs was for an outfit called Est. They were like Scientologists that were Scientology basically for profit. They had HP 3000s, and I walked in there, and behind the main post to all the other offices around the world,
Let me tell
it was just
that's a lot.
all crossed over.
The first time I laid that out, it took me damn near 4 hours just to put every individual.
I think Oracle by now would have an automated system.
So, plus it's faster.
You know, the weird thing is,
So if you screw it
There's
up,
so much of it that gets done automatically. And the records probably exist in a spreadsheet someplace, but I've never seen it. You know, or it was installed once before it was turned over to me to make the software work on it.
So you gotta do operations and development?
Oh, I just gotta track down the right people to give me the right answers, and then it can happen.
No,
Which is just frustrating.
Do we have the first
I had a 2-phase commit.
So that didn't melt.
For
I was shocked it didn't melt.
Is that your drone, Vic?
I was
Yeah.
the chairman
Or
of the
that's the
ANSI task force when I was a
mounted
kid.
stuff.
Is it just like, does it have chips on it?
No, there is chips. They just haven't put them on it. That's the whole
Probably
problem.
the first distribution.
Build the hell out of the first chip.
It's very light then? It's very light with a lot of functionality?
It's not light enough. If I could find a thinner board than that, I need to find a Grayson board. But because it's a 4-layer board, I don't know. Like, I saw one manufacturer that says they do like military prototypes. They can get it thinner, but I use OSH parts.
Can I pick it up?
Huh? Yeah, you can throw it around the room if you want.
I
Don't throw it around the
actually
room.
probably will start pulling it out if I have to support my
Like,
own
okay,
stuff.
so that's probably about
Logic-based management system. I call it
60
Shoemaker's son.
60, no,
The software
about 60
guys,
grams,
what I always
maybe.
tell them, does it take a lot of effort to read on a
Uh,
database? But
it
software
has to generate about
the last 40 years have been in these flat files.
160 grams of thrust, probably to lift itself off.
So now it's so
I think
broken.
it does.
They said, oh, yeah,
But
you
none of
can
it's like exact science because they don't tell you the exact amount of thrust the motors will generate. Plus, you have to factor in the shape and the number of blades on the propellers. And as a result, it's kind of unpredictable. So as soon as I get it soldered,
It's got to carry the battery as well, which will weigh it down.
yeah. But the battery weighs 19 grams, so it's not terrible.
How long did it stay up for, you think?
I'm anticipating 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. It wouldn't produce enough amps to keep it up.
You couldn't put up a